It's time for a big Costco shopping trip, and you're coming along, my friends, because normally we make videos here about the sales or new things during the month of whenever, but I read the comments and a lot of people say, yeah, Bobby, but what are you gonna buy that day? Well, this is the day where I have a big shopping list and y'all are coming along, and we're starting with the meat. What am I making for dinner tonight? This right here. It's rack of lamb. Leave a comment down below, because I think only about 40% of Americans have ever eaten lamb, and that is a travesty because you're missing out on a high quality source of protein and you're saving money. It's $14.99 a pound, but it's gone up. 3-4 years ago, it was $10 a pound. Of recent, I think it was $12 a pound, so it definitely is up now, but go to any other grocery store and rack of lamb, grass-fed rack of lamb, is gonna be about $22 to $26. How do I know it's grass-fed? Well, it doesn't say it on there, but it's product of Australia. And in 2019, I went to Australia with the Meat and Livestock Association of Australia for a free trip. I'm like, yeah, I wanna go. And we went to the place where they actually process this, and almost all of their lamb there is 100% grass-fed. Amazing source of protein. But you might be asking yourself, how do you cook it? I'm gonna put a link to a short right here. Click over after the video. It shows a recipe where you cut these off the bone, spice crust them, grill them or pan sear them, and make a green tahini sauce. It is delicious. And I would probably go with this cut over loin lamb chops, or this is a pretty gamey cut here, leg of lamb, right? It's also very tough, much more gamey. And I think that's why 60% of people haven't had it. So go with the rack of lamb. The price is up a little bit, but it's super, super delicious. I forgot my sweatshirt, so my nips are gonna show in here, but we have to come into the chill chest. Yes! Not all Costco's have it, but man, we've been sucking these down all summer long. There are these crazy drinking coconuts. Now, I showed them a month or two ago on YouTube and Instagram, and people went bonkers for them. Why is it so cool? Well, I'm gonna have one right now, but you open these up and they have these coconuts here, right? There's the eyes. It reminds me of Wilson from, what's that movie with Tom Hanks? Where he's on the island? Castaway. It's Wilson, but look, these little straws are in here too. Now the straws are made of sugar cane fiber. Follow the arrow to the treasure, and boom. This is the coolest thing ever. Raw, unpasteurized coconut water. I think it says it here, loaded with natural electrolytes there, the OG electrolyte. So refreshing on a hot summer day. That's a great price. These come from Costa Rica. They have to ship the whole coconut, which is incredibly heavy and expensive, so I'm taking those home with me too. Now, I said we're gonna make the lamb chops before. I wanna make a salad with that too. There's two things I love for my salad at Costco, and here's one of them. Do you ever use microgreens or sprouts? This is a micro rainbow mix from Arrow Farms. I used to buy this at Whole Foods, and something half this size was the same price. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still expensive. It's $1.33 an ounce, but microgreens are expensive. But what is this? It's a combination of micro cabbage, kale, mustard, arugula, microgreens. Incredibly nutrient dense. Now, I am lazy, self-admittedly, because I have a sprouting kit at home, and I could do this, but I did it for a while and I stopped, but I should get back into it. But this on your salad is so good. What am I gonna use for the salad? Well, there's a lot of good options here, but this one is my favorite. Boston lettuce. It's a 3-pack of lettuce for $7. I mean, these are usually about $4 a piece at the grocery store. So, and they're very tender. Look at the leaves. You just roughly chop them. I make a mean Caesar salad dressing with real anchovies. I'll put the link in the description box. Dress that with this. Top it with some microgreens. It is delicious. Let's get out of the chill chest because I'm freezing. Here we go. This is something that is always in my fridge and I'm running low right now. It's prosciutto, but it's not any prosciutto. It's like the authentic Italian prosciutto di Parma. Parma is the region where Parmigiano Reggiano comes from, and this is where real Parma, Italy ham comes from. Fun fact, in Parma, Italy, no GMOs allowed. So the pork has a non-GMO feed. This stuff is over $20 a pound at most grocery stores. $15.72 a pound. It is so good. Summertime, you put it on a little charcuterie board, but I usually put it in my wraps, which we'll get some ingredients for in a few minutes. But this with some turkey and a siete wrap and some mayonnaise, super, super yummy. Sometimes I run out of that and I have to buy it at another store, and it kills me to pay a lot more when I do that. Now, sometimes we're very busy during the week and I want a protein that's already done for me. I've talked about this in the past, but these grass-fed beef sausages from Titan Ranch are amazing. I mean, the ingredients are as clean as they get. 12 grams of protein in one link. I'll usually have 2 to 2.5 links. It's a good amount of protein. It's keto, low carb, and there's no mystery meat. I mean, it's made with 100% grass-fed beef. Now, I got really excited when I was here a couple weeks ago, and I saw a new sausage called Sweet Hickory grass-fed Wagyu beef. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're using Wagyu beef to make sausages? And the ingredients are very interesting. It's grass-fed Wagyu, honey, cultured beef, cherry powder, but the honey is a combination of sugar and honey, which I don't love. Now, to be fair, there's 1 gram of sugar per link. I can't give it the green Bobby approved thumbs up. It's definitely better for you compared to like a mystery meat sausage per se, but I'm gonna stick with the one that's 100% grass-fed beef that has super, super clean ingredients for a quick weeknight meal. They're back, my friends. They're back, and that's a great thing. They're Kerrygold cheese sticks. These were here last year. I got them because I love them and they're great for Rose's snack pack for school and for summer break. They got rid of them. I was like, what's going on? I've been buying them because they have them at Whole Foods, but they're way more. Here, it's $11 a pound for one of the few clean Bobby approved cheeses. Why? Because it's Irish grass-fed, 95% grass-fed cow with a 5% supplemental feed that's non-GMO. They don't put it on this box, but if you look at that box right there, certified non-GMO. About as good as they get. Why is this such a great snack? It's 5 grams of protein per stick. Good. But don't forget about the fact that it's 7 grams of fat too. Good fat coming from grass-fed dairy. The combination of fat plus protein will satiate our hunger a very long time. I am so happy these are back. If your Costco has them too, scoop them for the adults, scoop them for the kids, because you will not beat that deal. We will take a very quick break from this shop along video to talk about the sponsor, which is a very good one. It's Armra Colostrum. And my link down below gets you 20% off your first order of Armra. And yes, they pay me to help them market, but I would talk about this stuff anyway, because in this scoop right here is pure grass-fed colostrum. Now you can put this in water, you can add it to a smoothie, but the way I like to do it is just dry scoop it on my tongue and get it on my shirt for good measure too. But why is this so good? Think about colostrum. It is the early mother's milk of grass-fed cattle. It is the literal backbone of the immune system, and that's in Armra Colostrum. Plus, not only grass-fed, but see what it says right there? Cold chain technology. This is never heated. And that's really important because, see what it says right there? Hundreds of living bioactives are in here. And because they're unheated, they're still living and effective. I take it every day, Desi does, and I put it in a Rose's smoothie every day also. If you're in the market, my link down below gets you 20% off your first order. They make travel sticks, which is very handy for summer travel too. Check it out. We talked about that prosciutto a couple of minutes ago, and I mentioned my lunch wrap. So prosciutto mixed with turkey, but not just any turkey, guys. This is organic turkey with perfect ingredients for $10.50. Pay attention next time you're at a grocery store. Organic sliced turkey meat is usually $16 to $18 a pound. It's so much cheaper here, and it's just a little more than the regular turkey, but this turkey is GMO with filler ingredients. This is delicious. I was heartbroken last year because it wasn't here for almost the entire year because of the avian flu. So get this, we got the turkey with the prosciutto. Now we need the wrap. You'll never, I repeat, ever get a better deal on these grain-free almond flour wraps from Siete with the new packaging here too. What does grain-free mean? Well, most tortillas are made of flour or corn. These are paleo. Instead of using those ingredients, they use almond flour here. Now, these are normally about $1 a tortilla at every grocery store, and I've checked everyone I've been to. They're 60 cents a tortilla here, which is really nice. You double check the ingredients here, and they're beautiful. Almond flour, some tapioca, no BS ingredients. Heat it in a hot pan. Or sometimes, you know what I do? I skip the pan and I put it directly on the fire, and it gets a little charred, and then you put the turkey, the prosciutto, a little smear of like pesto or mayonnaise. Best lunch ever. In the freezer section is a great hack to keep in the chill chest. It's these fire roasted primavera mixture from Pura Vida. So it's a Costa Rican company, which is kind of funny because we're drinking iced coffees right now from a place called Pura Vida in South Florida that's really good too. Oh, go ahead. You go, get the good stuff. Why do we like the good stuff here? Because they cook with really clean ingredients. So not only are they cooking in an avocado oil and pink salt, but it's fire roasted. Can you taste how they kind of have that fire roasted flavor in there?
Love it.
It's good, right?
I'm getting two of them.
There you go. It's a quick side dish, right? You pair that.
And my doctor told me to do it from the Mediterranean.
Oh, right, see, her doctor recommends it, and it's Bobby approved. You cannot go wrong. I know we're running low on peanut butter at home, and there's no other place, I repeat, no other place you buy peanut butter than Costco. Number one, the roast is perfect on this. The flavor is just so peanutty, and the price is ridiculous. I mean, two 28-ounce containers for $9.99. Never, ever gonna beat that price. And I know this is the stuff we all grew up on, right? Jif, but look at the ingredients in Jif. I mean, my gosh. Peanuts, yes, but fully hydrogenated vegetable oil, mono and diglycerides, and sugar. We don't want that, right? We want the good Kirkland brand peanut butter. Let's try this too. Has anyone actually bought this one? It's relatively new-ish. It's jam, but it's the smash jam. And I've seen this at other stores, but it's chia with fruit here. And that's actually really smart because what does chia do? It's a natural thickener. Let's just make sure it's Bobby approved here. Raspberries, dates, chia seeds, lemon juice, concentrate, fruit pectin. Wow, they put dates in there to sweeten it because there's no other sweetener, which is really cool. And you get the chia, which has a good amount of fiber too. And I think these guys use like upcycled fruit, which means ugly fruit that otherwise would have gone to the trash. It's Bobby approved. I do wish the raspberries were organic, but I think I'm gonna give it a try because it has the star on there, right? And it's a nice big one. So I got my peanut butter jelly time. Very exciting. This is so interesting. The Victoria organic sauce is back at Costco. Golly, 16 cents an ounce. I'm in a quandary here, my friends, because I was gonna get the Paisana organic, which is delicious, and it's 17 cents an ounce. Does anyone know which one tastes better? Because I haven't had this in ages. And the Paisana tastes really good too. And this is here too, Rayo's, but Rayo's, if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, we know now it's not Bobby approved, right? If you break out the Bobby approved app and scan the barcode here, you're gonna get the old red not approved because they pulled a switcheroo, or at least never told us that even though the ingredients here say olive oil, it's a combination of olive oil and refined olive oil, which is highly processed. And why would you even get that when the Victoria and the Paisanas are both made with extra virgin olive oil? First cold pressed, absolutely delicious. And last night I made meatballs simmered in this sauce. But you know what I did? I got the ancestral blend of Force of Nature grass-fed beef. Ancestral meaning it's ground beef cut with heart and liver meat, incredibly nutrient dense, and I just simmered them in sauce. I think this time I'll go with the Victoria here, and then I'll get back to you and let you know how it was. And do me a favor, if you haven't done so yet, download the free Bobby approved app. 2.5 weeks ago, it was featured on the Today Show as a healthy food scanner app to help people navigate the grocery stores, because all you have to do is point it at the barcode of any food or personal care at the grocery store, and it tells you, is it Bobby approved or not? If it's not, it highlights the bad ingredients, but then it tells you why those ingredients are bad to educate you, and then gives you a better recommendation of a sauce or a cereal that is Bobby approved. And it's completely free on the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store. I'll put a link down below. It's got 105,000 4.9 star reviews. High five. Do you believe in miracles, friends? Yes. They are back after not being here for a little while. It's the bolder, bigger than my head bag of avocado oil chips. I've been having to buy these at normal grocery stores, and I'm not joking, it's double the price everywhere. To get these for 30 cents an ounce is crazy. Now they've had the sweet potato avocado oil chips. I'm just not the biggest fan of sweet potato chips, but these are lovely. Despite rumors, people were saying like, Bobby, they use bleached and deodorized avocado oil. They don't. These are delicious. And it's just 3 ingredients: potatoes, avocado oil, and salt. That's a big deal because 99% of chips here are fried in seed oils. This is one of the few that doesn't. And it's back. And it's going in my cart. And I'm a happy guy. Are you ready for the most confusing item of the day? And it's new. It's Manuka honey gummy bees, which sounds cool. It'd be like a candy made out of Manuka, which is a very healthy superfood honey. But here's where things get a little crazy. The first ingredient is glucose syrup, sugar. The second ingredient is cane sugar, sugar. And then further down the list is honey. Now let's think a second, because to make a gummy like this, you have to heat the mixture together and everything to activate like the pectin and whatnot. When you heat Manuka to a certain degree, you kill some of the living health benefits in there. And then it says that it's artificially flavored, but I don't see artificial flavors on here at all. And that ends the segment for the most confusing item of the day. Oh, very nice. I wasn't sure they've had a Bobby approved bar soap here. I was actually hoping they would have the Dr. Bronner 6-pack, but I'll take this too. This is Dr. Squatch, Dr. Bronner's. There must be something in personal care. If you call it doctor first, us consumers will trust it more. It's a Squatch, that's a doctor. I'm questioning what medical degree he has here, but this is a very solid bar soap. Ooh, limited time only, unfortunately. 6-pack for $28. Now, yes, it is more expensive than the stuff that old Bobby used to use. I used to buy this Dove way back in the day in Chicago. This is before I was woke and knew everything. This is back in the day when I used to drink soy milk by the cup because it was delicious. I didn't know any better, right? Now we know better. Dove, it's cheap, yes, but many of the ingredients on there actually strip a lot of the moisture away from your skin. They're known skin irritants. They all have fragrances that are one of the biggest lie in personal care. Swap that out for the Dr. Squatch. And it's using fats like palm, coconut, and olive. Very nice fats. Palm oil, I'm totally okay with for personal care. I prefer us not to eat it. Now, wait a second. In fine print, actually, I'm surprised I can see this today. I don't need my reading glasses. I must have a good reading day here. Naturally derived fragrance, but a fragrance is the biggest lie in personal care. but good brands, like the Good Doctor, yeah, will use real essential oil. So when you do the homework, like we always do on this channel, we have the receipts, the fragrances are actually real essential oils. When you see the word fragrance or parfum on any personal care product, and they're on everything, 9.9 times out of 10, it's synthetic, man-made fragrances that have horrific ingredients, but it's proprietary. They'll never tell you what's in there. But the Good Doctor Squatch doesn't do that to us, and we get it for a really good deal. So if you have Squatch or the other Resident Dr. Bronner's, awesome deals compared to the regular grocery store. I'm not sure it's possible to spend anything less than $100 here at Costco. Even if you come here looking for one item, which I've done before, somehow you end up walking out spending over $100. Place your bets. What do you think my total is today for all the stuff that we got? Gonna scan my microgreens. Come on in, there it is. $205.20. But you always feel good, right? You always feel good about spending the money here at Costco. So that is it, my friends, about the Costco essentials that I am getting today and that I usually get on a consistent basis. That is it. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, all those lovely things. But we will see you very soon. Until then, hashtag Keep About Cooking. Mad love from me to you, and peace.